Rumble is going. Good, good, theoretically. All right, it appears Twitch is up and running. Something went wrong with Spotify, though. I don't know why, but Spotify is just not starting today. Yeah. Let's see here. Set to reload. All right, so theoretically, everything is running. So it looks like I can start. Let's see here. Spotify is going. So let's get things going here. Let's get the music going and theoretically be able to start with the stream. This is a weird day for my computer. It is running a little slow every time it starts a new task. There is about this 5 to 10 second just absolute freeze it does to anything. So it can't even load or anything. But we are going to try and make it work. I'm not going to need Spotify for long today because, okay, so theoretically, it looks like Stream Elements, all right, I got the Stream Elements comment going. Don't know why my chat tool's not opening. Happy 4th of July. Hell yeah. Happy 4th of July, motherfuckers. America Day. Hey, Evil Wolf, how you doing? I'm sorry that none of this chat is appearing on screen thanks to my chat thing for some reason not opening. All right, at least we got the music going. Hey, Evil Wolf, welcome to the chat. A voice that still soundless, searching for a clever answer, confounded, struggling to find the words to say, surrounded by. All right, I am getting things set up here. Okay, I got some notification on Twitch or something. All right, I'm getting like 230 different things going on, and all of them are failing. All right. Well, hey everybody. Someone did something on Twitch, but everything's frozen right now, so I can't tell what it was. So, whatever it was, thank you. Oh, you rated. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Why is this not opening? There we go. What the hell? Well, this is weird. All right, startup's gonna take a long time today because chat thing is all fucked up.
Evil Wolfie 20 just joined the crew.
Oh, hey, thanks for the watch and everything. Hell yeah. Do I have any American music? I have so many things I'm trying to do right now. I can't take a moment to stop and say, hey, I need to get this theme appropriate. Okay. I have a video I'm trying to find. I am trying to get everything. I literally just trying to get the stream started is a nightmare sometimes. All right, so I think it fucking is working, but I can't tell. Huh. All right, that's weird. Um. Oh, there we go. Okay. So please give me just okay. See, this is another thing I got to try to figure out what it's doing because apparently Spotify just stopped. It played one song and then that was it. Even though like I'm on a playlist, it played one song and it's just kind of like, okay, we're done. Why? I don't know. I now get to try to figure out why. Oh boy. All right, let's see here. All right, so what in the world is going on? Why is Twitch not? What? I mean, it's working, but it's not, or something. Is it working? No, it isn't working yet. There literally nothing is working right now. Uh, yeah, it's working for YouTube because for some reason it decided to just undo every setting I had and just kind of like, okay, well, we're doing it this way for now. All right, here we go. There we go. There we go. All right, Twitch is working now. Let's see here. I got YouTube. I got Twitch. Oh my God. Thank you for.
Text just joined the crew.
Oh, thank you. This is the Kitsune Garage. Thank you for that. Yeah. All right, so let's try kick now. All right, I got one more to try to get to work.
Turns into hail. The fire in your heart burns out again. Sprout your wings and fly away for another sunny day. I've got a million of them waiting
Yeah. Thunder. Feast. Interesting. Alright, well the good thing is it appears I'm still logged into everything, so except not, I guess. Hold on. Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright. At 95 streams, 450. God damn. It's crazy to think I've even streamed that many times. Stoke that fire again. Alright. Almost ready to get going here. Let's see here, Alex. Did you paint yourself red, white, and blue? What the hell? Alright. Okay, alright. Let me get my URL spread in Discord here. And then we will get started. Alright. There's a what? Get red when it's hit. Hey, Guncaster, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Happy America Day. both the red and the white is from me. Interesting. I'm going to drop this in one more Discord, and we're going to get back, and then I'm going to get back to my Discord, and then we'll get fucking doing shit.
City streets and tourniquets, and puppet strings and marionettes. Humanity pays a night and day. Democracy heroes, and in the end, you know it's a state run red. Blind me to your cruelty. All your money can compare. You tell me that my word is not my word. Well, I sacrifice myself down to the mud. Now because I do it, I will love our own.
All right. Rusty, how you doing? Hell yeah. All right. We're going to get going here. Oh, God, that took way too long to get started. All right. Hey, Evrapone, I am the Burning Donut, and I have the power of God and anime on my side, believe it or not. Oh, God. So, today we are going to continue with the final day of watching of the Monster Jam World Finals, except for YouTube, obviously. But I thought I would start the stream. One of the biggest questions I often get from people who are getting into monster trucks is, why is it Bigfoot, the most famous monster truck in the entire world? Why is Bigfoot not included in Monster Jam? And I found a video, It's not the greatest video. And in fact, I've even pondered making a video myself about this a little bit because it is an interesting subject that is not covered a whole lot. That actually discusses why Bigfoot is not included in Monster Jam. And it basically all like the short of it is contract disagreements, you know. I waited to do her mainstream tonight. I just found a couple of memes that are absolute gold. Yeah. Not only that, like I found apparently there's they made a new Rhymes with Grug video. It's all like the 250 years of Rhymes with Grug. All right, so we're going to stop this. Oh yes, I am talking about nice. Like I started watching it. Unfortunately, this is like right around when I had to start getting ready for stream, and like I found it right before I start watching it, and I'm just sitting there kind of like, oh dude, this is hilarious. But depending on how much time we have, I well, like I said, this video is about 20 minutes long. I'm going to react to it and provide some commentary of my own. But I'm kind of like I said, and also, oh yeah, my stream went well. Oh, it did. Nice, nice. What were you streaming? I'm not used to jumping into stream and being all like, all right, but yeah, okay. So we're going to watch. We're going to react to this video. If you have questions and stuff, go ahead and do some asking and such. And yeah, um, why is it not playing? Well, half was 400, half was the history of aircraft. Hell yeah. Uh oh.
On the ever elusive search, we will seek out the predator known as Bigfoot.
All right. Monster Jam, Bigfoot. Monster Jam. Oh yeah. This is one thing a lot of people don't realize is just how
The
big
name Bigfoot is synonymous
the
with
history of
monster
monster
trucks,
trucks
often
is.
seen as the
It's
pioneer
really
in the truck
impressive.
that popularized the attraction and eventually the motorsport. Touting itself as the original monster truck, nothing would be the same in the world of monster trucks without Bigfoot having been its icon for so many years.
Hell yeah.
Monster Jam is also synonymous with monster trucks, being the flagship event of the USHRA for 3 decades and being the most successful monster truck promotion of all time. Having outlasted almost all of its competitors and contemporaries, Monster Jam is the largest platform that any monster truck can be seen competing on, and has been so since the name Monster Jam was first coined.
All these trucks that they're flashing in front of me. It's like
in the current year,
you want to be like,
Bigfoot
oh,
Monster
I know
Jam
that one.
seems like oil and water. And while a lot of people wouldn't know this has been the case for almost 25 years.
This has been
Aside from some very rare occasions, Bigfoot and Monster Jam have had almost nothing to do with one another since the late 1990s. Why is this
And
the case? Why aren't
that
the
is a
world's
good
most
question.
famous monster truck and the world's most famous monster truck promoter doing business with one another? That's something that can be answered in this video.
all right.
For the sake of brevity, although the name Monster Jam was not coined until October of 1992, and USHRA officiated monster truck competition has been under at least 6 different ownerships over the past 4 decades, we'll be referring to the
Now, like I said here, this is part of what part of what I'm talking about the history of monster trucks. Just the televised official racing thing has been through several different companies alone. Like like a lot of people, like Monster Jam didn't like officially start being Monster Jam until about like exactly 2000. So it's like, a lot of it was a UHR, basically the United States Hot Rod Association, and then owned by these different things. So yeah.
Company under all previous forms of ownership simply as Monster Jam, which they have retroactively done themselves, and even though those in charge have changed around quite a bit, the overall intentions and structure of the company have gone through very few sudden changes over time. To give
Something
a
like
brief
that.
history lesson, the United States Hot Rod Association,
Yeah, exactly,
USHRA,
exactly.
has
And
been
see,
active for over 40 years
and
has
see that
featured monster trucks at their
this
events
is
for
from
almost as
when
long,
they had the truck
originally
and
being a
tractor
side
pull
act
as
to the
well.
tractor pulling, and within a decade becoming the main event at nearly all of their shows. Now owned by Feld Motorsports, USHRA Monster Jam has been the premier league for all monster trucks in terms of scope,
Hell
racing,
yeah.
and fan attendance for well over 3 decades. While there are still numerous successful
And
touring
yes,
monster truck leagues
there's
in the United
also
States
several
and
different
elsewhere, when it
independent
comes to large,
monster
high-profile
truck tours
venues in
still
major
going on.
cities, along with the level of competition expected and required, Monster Jam is still currently unmatched. And for as long as the USHRA was hosting monster truck events, Bigfoot was participating in them. Bigfoot may not have actually been the original monster truck, as there were a handful of other would-be monster trucks that were built around the same time as Bigfoot, but it was the one that drew widespread attention to the concept of a monster truck and made itself a household name in the 1980s.
I have yet to ever actually go to an
monster
actual
truck, so to speak,
Monster
in that
Jam
once
event.
existence and popularity marked
Someday
a major
maybe,
turning point
but
for not only the
we'll
film and
see.
entertainment they were a part of, but for their overall cultural relevance as well. During that time, Bigfoot was monster trucks.
In the left-hand lane, out of St. Louis,
Oh wow,
the
nice.
original monster truck, Dan Runty and Bigfoot. In the
Nice,
right-hand lane, from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Dennis Anderson.
Hey, Grave Digger!
Even though Bigfoot was dominating in just about every circuit and was undoubtedly the biggest name in monster trucks, Gravedigger was the most heavily promoted on the USHRA circuit, and on that circuit was becoming the most popular as well.
Oh, you
Dennis
lucky
Anderson's
bastard.
Gravedigger was one of the most uniquely designed and intricately painted trucks of its time, and its drivers were some of the wildest on the circuit, contrasting Bigfoot's more clean-cut looks and pinpoint accurate driving style. As Army Armstrong once put it, it's the pencil versus the computer.
Yeah.
Gravedigger would even have multiple video releases through the USHRA, with Bigfoot releasing theirs independently.
And this is where you see a lot of where the contract problems came in. Last night someone sent Pedals a dirty Muppets trailer. I think I remember the show you're talking about.
Into a second-place position behind Gravedigger that they didn't deserve to be in.
Hello, Bigfoot.
Gravedigger, what are you doing here?
Oh, I heard there was a monster party, so I thought I'd truck on by.
Should have known you'd be here when I saw your Gravedigger monster truck in the driveway. There's not room enough for the both of us at this party.
For once, Bigfoot, I agree with you.
I gotta look
Two
up
teams were
that
heated
skit.
rivals on
What?
the circuit, but there was a growing corporate rivalry as well. Bigfoot has also been known to record archival footage of their trucks competing and performing at various events, and have done so since the truck's inception in the 1970s. They are one of the only monster truck teams to not only record everything their trucks do for the sake of research and development.
Isn't that crazy that monster trucks have been around for that fucking long?
Bigfoot's official channel, as well as various DVDs and VHS tapes that have been released by the team throughout the years. However, one of the only times where Bigfoot was not allowed to record footage of their trucks was at USHRA events. This hasn't always been the case, however, since Bigfoot was able to record numerous USHRA events in the 1980s, like this one from the New Orleans Superdome in 1987, and it can be seen on their YouTube channel. But by the 1990s,
yeah. See, this is from one early time of the. Like the early monster trucks were quite literally just fucking modified trucks.
To be sent to them directly, like everybody else, showing only their performances. Bigfoot wanted to record their own footage instead, which they've been doing almost
You gotta be a
everywhere
real
else,
monster truck
since they weren't
nerd to
allowed
know about the
which
snake
is the
bite
point of
truck.
contention for the team. Bigfoot liked their autonomy and their independence, and they weren't getting all of it while running for Monster Jam. Unfortunately, all of these issues came to a boiling point during the spring of 1998. Bigfoot was still prominently featured on Monster Jam's television, merchandising, and promo materials, but what was going on behind the scenes between both parties had only gotten worse. Another major point of contention had sprung up, and after months of negotiating, Bigfoot and Monster Jam decided to part ways, and Bigfoot would be completely gone from the promotion by the end of the summer. When it comes to trucks that were under Bigfoot's umbrella at the time, this included all versions of Bigfoot,
Of course.
Firestone Wilderness,
Yeah.
Snakebite, Dungeon of Doom, Sting, and any other name the team wished to run, all of which were leaving Monster Jam. The last known USHRA event that Bigfoot competed at before departing was in Stafford Springs, Connecticut, with driver Dan Runte almost symbolically waving goodbye to the fans. After that, Bigfoot was gone. Unsurprisingly, the split created a lot of confusion among fans of the sport, both casual and expert fans, as there was no official announcement made by either party at the time. Monster Jam continued on without Bigfoot, and Bigfoot continued on without Monster Jam. Thankfully, the issue would be addressed by both parties 2 years later. In 2000 and 2001, Truckworld.com was
boy,
to contact both
this
Bob
is some
Chandler
early
and then Vice
early
President of
internet
SFX
shit here.
Motorsports Roy Jansen to speak about the ongoing split between both parties. SFX Motorsports were the owners of Monster Jam at the time, and were a subsidiary of Clear Channel. Unsurprisingly, these interviews led to both parties having different stories about what was happening and why. Both parties agreed that the split was due to a contractual disagreement regarding what was being offered by Monster Jam and what Bigfoot was willing to accept. Bob Chandler would confirm rumors that Monster Jam did in fact try to buy out Bigfoot in the same way they would buy out Gravedigger later in the same year, a matter which Roy chose not to comment on. This would in fact be the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back, and what directly led to a relationship between both parties dissolving. Bob Chandler stated in both interviews that he had met with then president of SFX Motorsports Charlie Mancuso in 1999 to resolve the differences between both parties, but Mancuso said rather bluntly that Monster Jam did not need Bigfoot anymore, and that they were going to build their own stars instead. This also ties into the
Yeah. You're old time Bigfoot. We don't care about you anymore.
Truck stars from Monster Jam's programming and merchandising meant that they were able to build new stars out of other independent teams that they did have the merchandising rights to, as well as constructing their own fleet of monster trucks that they themselves owned. In both interviews, Roy Jansen stated that there was still an open door for Bigfoot to return to Monster Jam, and that it was purely a decision made by Bigfoot themselves not to return.
Yeah.
Bob Chandler would deny this statement from Roy, but both parties acknowledged the disappointment of the fans regarding the situation, and that they had the fans' best interests in mind with their decisions. These are the only known interviews where a representative from Monster Jam has officially commented on the Bigfoot situation. It's not just that Bigfoot hasn't been able to compete for Monster Jam anymore, but neither party is interested in promoting the other in any capacity. Aside from a few very rare exceptions, Monster Jam has gone
now
out of their way
Bigfoot
to
actually
never
runs
show
with
any
the
videos or images of Bigfoot, as well as never mentioning
with
truck
the
by name. The same can be said for Bigfoot, who even went so far
fucking
to
Hot Wheels
block
Monster
out
Truck
a shot of
Tour.
Gravedigger doing a race they had filmed in 1990 and put on their YouTube channel. Monster Jam put out a DVD called The History of Monster Trucks at the Pontiac Silverdome, and while Bigfoot's first public car crush took place at a USHRA event in the same building, no clips of Bigfoot were shown on the DVD. Bigfoot is also heavily featured on the first Crash Madness release by Monster Jam, but will be removed from further releases of the same video. Oddly enough, some of the few times Bigfoot has been mentioned in a piece of Monster Jam programming is in relation to Gravedigger. The first time occurred when Dennis Anderson mentioned Bigfoot by name during the 1999 Monster Jam World Finals TV broadcast, since they were in Bigfoot's hometown.
That must have
St.
been like
Louis,
the
Missouri.
very first one.
This is where Barefoot's from, Monster Patrol, Bulldozer, Barefoot, and Bigfoot's around here, but he's not here tonight, but this is their stomping grounds.
The second time would be during the Gravedigger 20th anniversary home video, where Anderson.
It's funny. It's like, did Dennis Anderson ever look young? I don't know.
Other clips of Bigfoot appear in the video, as well as interviews with some of the drivers. The name Bigfoot was still being painted on the side of Gravedigger up until the mid-2000s as well. A stock photo of Bigfoot was accidentally included in the game Monster 4x4 Masters of Metal in 2003.
There is an
despite the game
independent
being sponsored
suspension
by
monster
Jam.
truck.
And,
Well, no, it's
2001
actually being
episode of
ran
Monster
by
Jam,
under a
a
different
subtle
name right
reference to
now.
Bigfoot is
But yes,
something
I am
that
aware
Scott
of that
Douglas
truck.
in regards to John Seesock's
That truck has one of like the most creative fucking suspensions the problem is it
Former
doesn't
Bigfoot
work very
driver
good
Eric Meter would go
for
on to work with Monster
doing
Jam,
stunts
even
and things
being
like
credited
that,
as
but
the
it
former
does
Bigfoot
great for
driver
like
during the
racing and
2021
such.
Hall of Fame ceremony. A
So
short
it's
clip
it's a
of Bigfoot was
great
even shown on the
concept, but
Monster
it
Jam video
just
board
doesn't
back in
work
the late
very
2010s
well.
during a montage video before the show started. All that being said, there was one event that took place in 2003 where Bigfoot was able to compete for the USHRA once more, and that was the Ford 100th anniversary event in Dearborn, Michigan. Since both Bigfoot and Monster Jam had Ford sponsorships, one with the Ford Motor Company and one with Ford Trucks, they were able to meet on neutral ground at Ford's request. This would officially be the last USHRA event that Bigfoot would compete at. Still, this wasn't even the last time
I
that
can't
trucks
remember
owned
what
by
name
Monster
it's
Jam
currently
would
running
compete against
under,
Bigfoot
but
at an event, as
its
before
body
2012 when Monster
its
Jam
body
still
is
allowed their trucks to
a
compete for
Suburban
non-Monster
basically.
Jam events. There were still numerous encounters on the racetrack between both parties from 1998 until 2011. This photo of various Monster Jam trucks making a pit stop at Bigfoot headquarters in the mid-2010s showed that there was still some relationship between the two parties, even though this was a very controversial photo. Most of those who work for both
Maybe
Bigfoot and Monster Jam had
like
no
the
issues
truck
with one
drivers
another,
were still
with there
friends.
being those who have gone back and forth between the two, but it's those in charge who have been unable to mend their relationship.
Yep.
While most fingers point toward Monster Jam themselves ultimately being the catalyst for Bigfoot leaving the USHRA circuit, and especially since their attempted buyout was the main reason, Bob Chandler has consistently laid the blame on himself when speaking out about the issue. Whether Bigfoot truly was in an unmanageable position, or if they chose to leave Monster Jam out of pride or spite, is up for debate, but it seems clear that Bigfoot wanted their independence over their larger exposure, so they chose to leave. To look at it from a business perspective, depending on what the offer was, it wouldn't have made much sense for Bigfoot to sell themselves to Monster Jam, since they were so popular outside of it essentially becoming a part of Americana, also with how much they valued their autonomy.
Oh yeah.
Gravedigger, it made a lot more sense to sell to Monster Jam since the team wasn't making that much money with how hard the trucks were being run, and because their popularity was mostly within the world of monster trucks and specifically with Monster Jam. Bob Chandler has been very outspoken about wishing he had handled the situation differently, and wishing he had stayed with Monster Jam despite all of the issues, even so far as stating that he personally feels he let the fans down, most recently being in a 2017 Car and Driver interview. It's not that he wishes he had sold the team to Monster Jam, being the creator and former owner of the team, as that wasn't even an ultimatum
he just
at
kind
the
of wishes
time.
he
Bob has continually stated that the offer remains on the table for Monster Jam to invite Bigfoot back to their events, but that same interest is not mutually felt. To call back to what Charlie Mancuso allegedly said back in 1999, did Monster Jam really need Bigfoot post-1998? The short answer is no. Bob Chandler himself agreed with this sentiment, but felt that with Bigfoot, Monster Jam would grow even bigger than they already have. After 1998, Bigfoot didn't really need Monster Jam either. While the biggest stage had shut out what was arguably the most famous monster truck in the world at the time, Bigfoot didn't struggle to find work as a result.
Nope.
They did lose a lot of exposure over time by leaving the USHRA circuit, but in 1998, that wasn't something that could have easily
Fix the
predicted.
tracking!
At the time, there was still at least one other monster truck program on television with major exposure, being TNN's Motor Madness, which covered USA Motorsports events. However, USA Motorsports would be bought out by a Monster Jam by the end of the year, with them also acquiring the Motor Madness program and time slot as well. Since then, there's only been one widely syndicated monster truck program on television, that being Monster Jam, who has still been able to operate in large and small venues across the country and across the world at the highest of levels.
And one of the things that is really interesting about
Bigfoot
Monster
has competed
Jam
for just about every monster truck series and promotion
is that
there's
they
been
have
since,
literally
with Hot Wheels Monster
been
Truck Live being their main platform
like
That
on
being
TV
said,
for like
Monster Jam
30 fucking
has had
years.
various
Like
legal disputes within the last
there's
5
also a
years,
monster truck that
with
has
Bigfoot
an
being the
actual
flagship of Hot
working
Wheels
tow
Monster
truck
Trucks
called.
Live. This is another reason
I
why
am
it's
aware of
unlikely
it.
for
Yeah.
Bigfoot and Monster Jam to do business together once again. Another reason is
Oh
Bigfoot's
yeah. The whole thing about
which has gone on for over
Monster
3
Jam being
decades,
sued by
with
Hot
Monster
Wheels,
Jam running almost
or
exclusively
Monster Jam
Bigfoot
suing
team
Hot
tires
Wheels
on
is
every
an
truck that
interesting
competes
story
there.
too.
It's unlikely
Well,
there'd be a compromise for Bigfoot in this regard.
we'll get into that
Even
one
though many
some
of the
other
higher-ups
time.
from back then, such as Charlie Mancuso, don't actually work for Monster Jam anymore, the Hot Wheels deal as well as the Firestone tire sponsorship are the two biggest obstacles between Bigfoot and Monster Jam doing business together once again, as well as any lingering sour grapes that there might be. Still, even without the massive exposure that Monster Jam would give them, Bigfoot's presence as a household name has lessened, but has yet to go away. And it's also
Well, I
clear
mean,
that the lack
and
of
now
Bigfoot has done
now
very
that
little to
fucking
stop
Hot
Monster Jam's
Wheels
growth over the past
monster
quarter
trucks
century
has
as well.
Bigfoot, you know, it's definitely
Unfortunately
not
for
going to
most
just
fans of the
disappear.
sport, the relationship between both parties has shown very little signs of improvement over the last 24 years. For what is easily the most infamous controversy in monster truck history, it's also one that most fans don't know much about, and more casual
But
fans
just one
might
of the
know
things
nothing about at all.
I've found
Monster
interesting
Jam's
about
modern
it
timeline really only
is
goes back to the year
recreation and
2000.
independent
And with
monster
multiple
truck.
generations of fans having gotten into the
Yes, yes,
sport
it
since
is.
then, not many fans under 30 can even remember Bigfoot and Monster
I
Jam
can't
having
remember
anything to do with one
which
another.
group it was owned
Unfortunately,
by.
as stated in the beginning of this video,
Oh,
a
wait,
lot
that's
of
the
key
one that's
information
designed to
is
look
not
like a
always easy to
motorhome or
find,
like a
so
camper
it's
truck,
hard not
right?
to rely on rumors and innuendo when trying to make an objective view on this issue. As a result, even though there's been very little progress since then, it's important for any
Like
fan to know
it's
why
really
perhaps the
funny
most
because like
important
outside
change
of
in
Monster Jam
history has
Showdown,
taken
I
place
haven't
since the
seen
creation of
much
this
stuff
video.
about
For
like
the past 24
about
years,
recreation.
Monster truck fans have been patiently
I
waiting to see what
might
the
have
future
been
holds.
through Team Throttle Monster, but I'm
gonna
not
say this,
entirely
if
sure.
there was ever an opportunity to bring Bigfoot, and this may get cut from the show, I don't know. But if there was ever an opportunity for Gravedigger, Bigfoot, and Max D to be on a tour together, you might as well print the money from the
that
we could have
that would be
Monopoly
so
money
cool.
there. But, you know, who knows?
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, yeah. I know it's an independent. I just can't remember which group it was with.
And they're both very successful, Monster Jam and that organization. It's just never been allowed to merge to where it was in the best interest of both. And I get it. And I'm a Monster Jam guy, but I love those guys. And I know none of us are here without Mr. Bob Chandler and Jim Kramer and those guys throwing some big wheels on a truck. I get it.
You got to have respect for you know where
Sure
respect is due.
But yes, as you can see, it was contract negotiations, of course. This is old school monster trucks. These are like, All right. We're gonna have to stop this song here. I would make two or three monster trucks. That is something that probably would make a fun stream one day. Is just have like a quick doodle a session going on about like designing monster trucks for all you guys and stuff. Like I've been working on like what mine would look like. Oh, let's see here. Actually, there is a video I thought would be kind of fun to show. Well, if you wanted a crew of them, you could add mine. Hell yeah. That would be interesting, right? I mean, basically, like I would be like fucking Dennis Anderson, and like everyone else would have like their own truck, you know? It's like that's actually a neat fucking idea. I really like it. Let's see here. Where? Here we go. This is a video. Ow, 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 ow. I want to get onto the right Twitter account here, though. If anyone is familiar, if anyone is familiar with this group called Gun Drummer, it's literally a group of people who basically instead of playing the drums for songs, they will actually fire guns. And it's a neat as fuck concept. And their video that they released today is one of the most American fucking motherfucking things I've seen ever. See, all of my monster trucks are in off-road outlaws. I'd reskin MX to be a different truck if anyone wants to be the name of it. All right. All right. But because it is America's 250th fucking let's see just how American we can be. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Hell yeah. Dude, wait, was that a Dragon's Breath round? A band where the instruments are guns. Well, if that ain't the most American thing out there, I don't know what is. Hell yeah. Bam! Alright. I don't know who invented the concept. Who invented the concept of Dragon's Breath rounds, but god damn, they are so fucking cool. We're gonna smash the British out of them, sir! Aw. Another thing that was like one of the most fucking American motherfucking things I've ever seen. Let's see if I can find that. It was a Black Rifle coffee commercial. Let's see, Black Rifle Coffee 4th of July. I think that'll pull it up. Want to see a funny short I found? Okay. Alright. But this is like I even watched like throwing together of this thing. Alright. Come on, computer. Stop. I keep trying to hit pause here, but it keeps not pausing. Stop. Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, so we're going to take... Alright, it says it's auto at 720. We're going to cap it at 720 here. Alright. And here we go. This is one of the most American things I've ever seen in my life. They got monster trucks. They got a world's biggest American flag. Hell yeah, motherfucker! Oh, they got a Hellcat! Kaboom, baby! Helicopters, monster trucks, diesels, side by side, NASCARs, fucking. They got everything for this fucking video. Hell yeah! Alright. Alright, let's check out I don't know why you did dinosaur because you're used to Heather's thing. Oh shit! Hang on. Anything? Let's see. Hell yeah, brother! All right, we're gonna pull up Rusty's video here. All right, and then let's see here. All right, we're gonna let this load here because my computer is ancient. I don't think she'd appreciate this one. Aw. Oh, it's this guy. Ah, he's like the sassy gay guy who's like totally fucking fuck the liberals.
What's 4th of July? The real No King's Day.
Hell yeah.
British. Why are half of your babies named Muhammad?
I mean, true.
Yes, look at the per capita statistics now.
Ooh,
Why are we
per
in other people's
capita.
schools? To remind them why we don't have free health care. Why is our president a felon? Donald Jaquan Trump is a real nigga.
No,
What makes America
whoa.
great? The
I
fact
mean, it's
that
true,
you can
but
ask stupid questions like that without being beheaded. What
so
makes me a
true.
patriot? I was born in the ghetto and now I'm at the Waldorf Astoria. The socialist mind can't comprehend this come up.
Oh
Unites
yeah.
our country, football, Bucky's, and Sydney Sweeney's.
He ain't wrong. He ain't fucking wrong. That American livery bus is our monster truck suspension and axles. It's probably like higher education where it's just like designed to look like a fucking. Alright. But it is almost time for. Let's see here. This is the pit party thing. So I'm going to go through here and fucking.
That's right, Eunice. I'm going to be co-piloting the main stage with you, and I get the opportunity to chat with none other than Jamie Dawson and Mike Mosier later on today, where we're going to talk all about everything that went in to create.
Okay, come on. There we go. I think I saw a Duramax, so I have to give them a 7 out of 10. Aw. I mean, you're not wrong. Now, also, there is supposed to be a big fireworks spectacular at the end here. All right. Can I show my video to? If you had mentioned it sooner, maybe, but I'm.
Is our number one concern.
We're getting started on the thing, so unfortunately, hold up real quick.
If you are seated in the south section,
hold up really quick. I gotta say, we are going to have to cancel the YouTube stream because YouTube is a bitch. And fucking, even though according to all the rules and everything, providing commentary of a sporting event is perfectly allowed, YouTube is like, that's not allowed. So unfortunately, YouTube, due to your own